I picked this song in the background because it's titled I'm Not a Mechanic. But today I am going to play mechanic. Just wait. Hello, hello, beautiful people, Doers Nation. Leah here, and today we are switching things up a little bit. You can call me mechanic for the day. I want to get this sexy beast purring, so we're going to give her a tune-up. I have some codes that are pulling here, and I knew pretty much as soon as I drove it that there was a misfire. I already plugged in the diagnostic, and it is pulling 4 codes. The codes are P0174, I have them memorized at this point, P0316, P0301, and P0305. There are 3 misfire codes, and it's also reading that it is running lean on bank 2. So I have kind of figured out what's going on with it, and some things I'm just hoping are cleared up from a tune-up. So I went out and I purchased 8 spark plugs, 2 coils for 1 and 5. I have already ran a fuel injector cleaner in this beast, and I also ran a catalytic converter. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Cleaner in it. So we will see how this looks. So today I am going to change out the spark plugs, and I am also going to change those coils out, and it should be somewhat easy as long as I don't break any of these spark plugs off. So fingers crossed. I have worked on some vehicles before, but I have never done spark plugs, and I'm kind of imagining that in this 2003 Econoline, the spark plugs may have never been changed, so they might be in there kind of tight. For these 5.4 Triton motors, they are known for the spark plugs actually shooting out because they have a really short thread on them. So let's hope that I install them properly as well, and I can access everything accordingly. I did go out and I got the appropriate 5/8 spark plug socket so that I can pull those puppies, and we're gonna get started here. Let's see how this goes. Send a prayer up for me, folks. Here we go. Ooh, that's a beaut right there. This puppy right here has to come off. The dog box has to come out, because that will allow me to access some of these things from the inside of the van. So let's do it. Pop this puppy off so we can access into here. This also has to come out. I have an 8 here. Just so you are forewarned, this is not the best videography that I have ever done, as I was primarily focused on actually working on the van. So I apologize in advance. And there was a whole lot that I didn't end up recording because I was so fixated on actually getting the job done. Next on the agenda, removing this snorkel piece. If I can remember correctly, this was also a size 8 socket. I thought it quite entertaining to add some creepy, scary music to the background as I worked on this van, because fear ensued. And I appreciate mechanics so very much. What a pain. But on to the coils. First things first, you have to detach the wiring harness from the top of the coil pack, and then you are going to remove the bolt so you can wiggle out the coil. I did not expect the bolt to be as long as what they were, and I felt like I was wrenching at it forever. But finally... Woohoo! Boom! That's number 5. Hey, quick question for you. I got my first coil off, and I have the spark plug socket down in there, but it's not freeing. Do I just force it out? I mean, I'm scared I'm gonna snap it. I obviously did not know that I was recording, but I figured I would keep it in here anyway. I am very much human, and sometimes it's necessary to ask questions. Okay, so I got a little ahead of myself, and I actually already removed number 4 coil, but when I had come in here, this vacuum hose wasn't even hooked up. So that's pretty interesting, and I'm curious if this is why I have that P0174, which would be a lean bank 2 code. So I am curious to see what happens when I hook that back up once I'm done with this job. Interesting. So on to the next one here. I am going to unclip this. Yeah, so I apologize again for the poor quality of video, but it is not easy recording this stuff. Anywho, so the spark plugs, yeah, they were pretty much seized inside of there. So I purchased some PB Blaster, and I pretty much sprayed it in there like it was free because it needed it. Yuck. They were bad. And I didn't record any of me removing the spark plugs either because I was just so fixated on getting them out. And they are not easily accessible in an E150 van. And look how terribly corroded they were. Wowza, yeah, they definitely needed changed. And finally, a new spark plug is going in. Yay! I tell you what, working on this van was not easy. It was a pain in the butt. But wow, is it ever satisfying accomplishing something new? Dirty hands, clean money, baby, and the van is running. Yay! We are finally off, and we are going to visit somewhere super awesome. You should be excited. We are. Can you tell?